Hello, 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 good evening, morning, noon, or night, and welcome to the rigging stream. Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hi Kaya, and have fun doing what you're doing. Hi Lex, hi Nova, hi Nix, hi Shana, hi Ghosty. Oh, take all the time you need to chill your brains, oh my god. Hi Nozmi, hi Savella, hi Shuzu, hi Keiko. Oh, thank you for the headbands, Nix, I really appreciate it, thank you. And welcome, welcome. I am so sorry for the slightly later start. I shit you not, like, OBS decided to scuff it like right on 9 o'clock at the dot, and I'm like, no, and it's like, no. So I'm just like rebooting it like, faster, bitch, we're on a time limit and you're running late. So sorry about that. Ooh, how did the rest of Touchstarved go yesterday? Oh, it was good. It was good. Hi, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫, how are you? Honestly, like, definitely, like, if you don't mind yourself a little bit of macabre, though, like, the macabre is more in the description of the text, rather than, like, actually being macabre. So if you don't mind some horror elements, I think you would, to anyone who hasn't played it, I'd really recommend Touchstarved. If you like otome games and horror elements mixed together, it's, from what I've played so far, it's bloody well written. Oh, you're right, Kim, and welcome. It is a pleasure to officially meet you. As, how you doing? I'm glad to hear you're doing great, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫, and I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I guess I'm just mildly scattered. But then again, like, let's be honest, I'm always mildly scattered, eh? Alright. A little bit of recalibration. La Lloyd. Oh my god. A true travesty is this man who only updates once. What are you doing, Aster? Making noises, are you? Oh, there you go. Have a head pat. Aster was like, pay attention to me. Greedy kitty. Yeah, that's right, I'm mocking you. No, play with that. No. Oh my god. Oh, just like recalibrating my brain. Like, you know when you've had like, I don't know how to, it's like, you know when you've had like a long day of work, but it's not been like a long and stressful day. It's just been one of those days which has gone slow enough to like make you feel like you're running at the speed of molasses. That's basically been my day today. Like, my day was fine. It was just slow. So like, there's a part of me that's like, wakey. Anyone who's ever worked in a corporate workplace would know my feels. Hi Rita, hi Mai, how are you? Welcome. Yes. But yes, so tonight I'm going to be beginning setting up Lasty's model. Because I'll be doing a full body rig for our dear Lastiel. I believe he is a space bard, if I remember correctly. But yes, so essentially he commissioned me before I even like launched my like re-debut. So I suppose for those who are waiting for me to launch rigging commissions, I can confirm that like I've finished all the rigging prices. I'm just still trying to get my head around the art prices, so definitely going to stand by the end of this month. That's when I'm actually going to open it proper. Hi Kat, how are you? Welcome. Oh my god, Isabella, that's cool. I love that. Oh my god, treat it like the treasure it is. That is such a lovely gift. Alrighty, so yeah, so mostly what we're doing tonight is kind of like mesh preparation. So just mostly going in, doing the custom meshes and getting everything ready. Alright, so. Because I'm one of those fussy people. I like to have custom measures. It just makes everything move a bit nicer. Alrighty, so. But yeah, so we're just going to be listening to comfy tunes and just all around like good vibes. Alright, so. Well, with the hair it should be fine actually. With the hair, what I might do is I might just auto mesh it to heavy, because so long as it like moves a lot, that's all like I need. Hi Ragnar, how are you? Welcome, and thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Oh my god, 18 months, that's a year and a half. Time flows too fast. My bones are turning into dust. Hope you've been well though, and welcome. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Zeus is in his own domain. If I told him to fuck off, he might take that incorrectly. Oh, come on. Ah, it's glitched out. Why does it... Oh, I hate it when the auto mesh does that. Alright. Try it again. Come on. Ow, damn it. Okay. Alright, in that case, full division. Ooh, yeah, there's a nasty mesh. Delete. Nope, I'll do it myself. Alright, and so basically what I do is I just go around and... Right, yeah. So it's like, it's just chill busy work really. But it just helps make things look a bit nicer if you want to like tweak them in movement and stuff like that. Alright, so there we go. And what I usually do is I get like a basic skeleton going on. Though like a good tip with like meshing in Live 2D when you're like making the mesh is like triangles. So like have the dots in a triangle pattern, because then like when you can like put them all together, it just, I don't know, it just works better. Alright, so there we go. And then we might grab this one so we can come back up here. There we go. Alright, and... Right, there we go. Grab that there. And we can bring this up like this. Alright, there we go. Alright. Right. And then we can bring down here. So we're going to grab this. Nope. Right, there we go. Alright, and... Alright, grab random ones. There we go. And another tip with meshing as well is you'll notice like, because it's like, I'm going to do the outside mesh in a second, but like, a good idea is if you want to like keep the line art on a mesh like making sense, you kind of want to have like the inside and outside, like kind of have this like little, kind of line the inside of it and then line the outside at the same time, you know what I mean? Triangles be the strongest shape. Have fun lurking, Nova. Lava bear accordioning. Hell yeah. And by the way, if anyone's got like any questions to do with rigging at any point, like please, like ask away. I'm more than happy to do my best to answer them in my gibberish attempt at English I've got. And I wish I had the excuse that English is my second language, but that's a lie. I'm just Australian. Alright, so basically with rigging the meshes, once you've got the inner mesh done, and just like, I guess you could argue they're kind of like the bones of it, that's when you kind of go in with the outer meshes, and you, on the outside of the meshes, the most important thing you want to do is you want to make sure you've got the, like you want like this, like a nice, I guess like padding around the mesh. Alright, there we go. Get that nice triangle. Because then that way, it kind of like ensures that you get everything. Oop. There we go. And sometimes if it snaps, you can just kind of like click away and then drag it closer. Alright, there we go. There we go. And then auto connect. Boosh. Alright, and then we just kind of go in and connect any shit ones. No. Bench. That line, specifically. Alright, there we go. I want that to come in like that. Alright, any other potential shit ones? Ooh, that's them shit ones right there. So a good thing to keep an eye out is like once you auto mesh, sometimes it'll do this. And alright, so we'll delete these lines here. Alright, well, that's my fault. Forgot not any more specific. Because it's like if you can separate them, it makes your life a lot easier when you're like rigging more specifics. Alright, there we go. Alright, bringing this up here. Alright, now auto connect again, and there we go. Alright, that looks a lot better. Alright, and then now that should be enough movement. Worst case, while I'm rigging, if it's not enough, would that be enough? Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. All right, on to the next chunk. There's a lot of rinse and repeat. Hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses. Oh, come on, you like the silly ha-has. Have fun lurking, like. Ooh, are bigger triangles better or smaller ones? It mostly depends on what you're doing. I suppose, like, I'll actually show you the difference. Alright, so we're going to have a big triangle here, and I'll, like, plonk all around, just so nothing gets mixed out. And then I'll have a bunch of, like, smaller triangles over here. So this is gonna like look funky because I'm deliberately like meshing this really badly. Alright, so auto connect all of that. Okay, so no worry, I'm not keeping this mesh. What I'm doing, alright, so now we can see only this. Now I'm gonna show you why, I guess like when it comes to bigger or smaller triangles, I suppose like the more detail oriented you wanted your movement, or the smoother you want the movement, the smaller your triangles should be. But it's like that balance of where, like, if you go too small, then your model's going to be a gigabyte. Whereas if you go too big, then you'll get these issues. Because essentially the best way to put it is every set of triangles is a face. So if you look at the way it's moving, you'll notice this is moving like it's a pyramid. So if you look at the way it's stretching, like each is just a different face. And it's got like a very like stiff movement, like a what is it, the PS1 models. There we go. So it's like polygons in 3D, if that makes sense. So like you'll notice it's got like a very like stiff range of movement here. Whereas if say like I get this, and I think I'm gonna like make it a bit smaller. But if like I wriggle this, then you'll notice it's like, it's not as stiff. Kind of like that. So it's like, I'd probably like with something like hair, I'd recommend going, depending on how like flowy you want it, I'd recommend going with like medium. So like, you know, decent sized triangle so it doesn't like absolutely like destroy your computer, but like not so small that like, yes, it looks like the most delicious, smoothest, flowy thing in the planet, but you can see smoke coming out of your PC. But specifically with your lip lines, things like your eye lines, any like line art part or very thin part like a brow that you want to have very precise control over, that's when you put fuck tons of triangles in. And there's a good trick for it as well. So I'll show you while I'm doing this one. Alright, so first I'll just like plonk this in. And like another good trick just for like keeping in mind, I guess mostly with any modeling, but it's really good with live 2D as well, is you kind of want to like almost like follow the lines of the object. So see with this hair, it's actually like 2 strands of hair going down. So what I'm going to do is I'm making the triangles, but I'm specifically having the lines like follow along with the actual hair itself. And the reason I do this is when I rig it, it'll give like that bit more of that illusion of that 3D effect. Because it's almost like tricking Live 2D into thinking, oh, you know, it's bumpy here. Okay, like. All right, there we go. All right, and bring that down. Whoa. All right, there we go. All right, and open. All right, plunk that out like that. All right, there we go. Kind of want to jump over here. All right, there we go. Probably close that off. Just gonna grab like a random one, then we can play with these a bit. All right, there we are. And since this is a bit fat, I'm also gonna like do like a kind of like a little line there. All right, there we go. All right, and then now going to go all along the outside. There we go. It's like nice, like I swear, like or making meshes yourself is almost like dot painting. And it's like this is one of those things where like you don't have to custom make the meshes like I do, and it does save a lot more time just like auto meshing everything. And like there are a lot of things that I just leave auto meshed honestly because I don't need the level of precision I do like on the head, but like it just looks better when you mesh it yourself, I suppose. Like when you can control the triangles, like it just, I don't know, just you've got more control over it. So like it means that like no matter how you rig it, it'll still kind of get that same feeling you are going for, whereas auto mesh, as you've seen, kind of just chooses violence. All right, so there we go. So all right, so I'll put a dot there. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to auto connect. Now, a good trick you can use, so I'll flatten this out a little so it still follows the vein of it. There we go. All right. So a good trick is if you've drawn your basic triangles like this, a good tip to turn them into fuck tons of triangles is there's this little button up here, so you might see it. So look in the top left corner, and you'll see I'm hovering over this tiny little button that says 4 division on it, and it's next to auto connect. And if you click 4 division, it literally divides everything by 4. Basically, it takes your triangles and turns them into fuck ton of triangles. So that's like really good if you want to get like a basic, like you kind of like want to plonk, plonk, plonk your basic mesh down, and then you're like, okay, now I need to turn this into absurdly detailed. Hit 4 division, and then boof. Fuck tons of triangles are born, and you don't have to spend 10 hours drawing a million dots. Ooh, what's auto mesh? All right, so at the top of your screen, you'll see these buttons up here, and there will be a triangle with there will be two triangles with dots. One's got a 3 dots and a pen. That's the manual mesh edit, so that's how you do your own mesh, like what I'm doing. And the triangle with auto written under it is it's an automatic mesh generator, basically. So like, for example, if I click on auto mesh and I go with deformation heavy, then it gives me like a mesh like that. Or if I want like, say, deformation little, it gives me a really basic mesh. So basically it just does the triangles for you, and it kind of does its best to guess what you want. Like it kind of YOLOs it a bit. It's kind of like, this seems like what you'd want, I guess. Like, it kind of does that. It's like, yeah, it's close enough. And then you kind of go in and play with it. So, like, if I swap it over to heavy, and then I go into manual, like, you'll notice if you look closely, like, there's, like, dots that have got nothing to do with anything. And like, just, it's like any automatic thing. Like, it's fine unless you are after, like, a specific type of precision. Then you'll notice very quickly it's actually pretty scuffy. But it does make the, like, workload a lot faster. Though, like, a good, I guess, like, glitch to be aware of in Live 2D, so I'm just going to delete that because it'll actually be easier for me to do my own way, is, like, sometimes if you auto mesh everything at once, it'll just like kill some of your layers. And it just, I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. It just does. It just goes, not my problem. And then and it's like, I don't like this one strand of hair. Bin. And it's like, fine, I'll do it myself. Stop messing with my layers. Oh my god, Az. I'll get that nice comfy raised. Alright, and... okay, so... alright. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now we are going to bring this down like this. Hey! Alright, and now I'm going to bring this up. And, alright, up over the side. Get me triangles in there. Alright, there we go. Ooh, extra dot there. And this one as well, I might have a bit of a spine coming down the center as well. Did myself a hey. Alright, and... don't... alright, and... there, that should be alright. Alright, there we go. And then... go around the outside. Oh! And get our triangles plunked in. There we go. And this way, the hair will be nice and bouncy, and just the way I like it when I do eventually rig it for wriggles. Alright, there we go. Alright, and... gonna be good to me. There we go. Nope. Alright, there we are. Alright, and... let me get myself a hey. Alright, there we go. Alright, and... bloop. And then auto connect. Done. And then it looks nice and purty. Hi, Lucy, and welcome, welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you. I'll do my best to keep talking. Has anyone seen the grapefruit? I'm sorry. Oh no, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮. Oh no. Gotcha, Wagner. I hope you feel better soon. No. May those flea bites go away as soon as possible. Hi, Eisen. How you going? Alright, there we go. Alright, and do. Alright, now let's bring this down. Thank you so much for the follow, Floof. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley, darling. Mwah, it's a pleasure to meet you. Hi, Samurai. How you doing? Oh, true, Ghosty, true. I'll be nice and comfy tonight, because tomorrow we're reading The Greatest Estate Developer. Alright, and let's bring this up like that. Oh, happy. Alright, now we'll get a spine coming up here, and I'll probably like bring it out like that. There we go, and yeah. Alright, there we go. Jump up via the dots. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. Alright, now I'm just going to bring this spike down. Alright, there we go. Alright, now bring this chunk up around the head. Renee, da. Alright, we definitely want a spine coming down for this one. So well. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, and I don't want those to get stuck together, so I'm going to shove this up there. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm going to shove that in there like an uninvited relative to a party. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, up. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Alright, so now we're getting the outer mesh. No! Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, and Alright, yep, so just bringing the outer mesh around like this. Alright. Do 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 do. Nope. This stands for Joy Division. Alright, there we go. Bring this up like this and ooh, alright. Definitely want to at least like need to extend the spine here a little. Might be a bad idea even to bring that up a bit like that. Yeah, alright, crack that in a bit. Alright, that should be fine. Auto connect. Yeah, looks good. Give it a tick. Move on. Because it's like the parts that I'm most careful with are the hair, the face. Mostly like the hair and the face is kind of where I go deep into the custom meshing. And like, I'll be honest, with clothing, I almost always auto mesh that shit unless it's like important. That being said though, when it comes to booba, mantars, however you wish to pronounce them, custom mesh it. Trust me. If you can trick this thing into it's a 3D map, your jiggle physics are going to be out of this world. Hi, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫, how are you? Welcome, welcome. And I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate. Oh yes, ghosty. Alright, so we're going to get this to kind of come down like this. Ooh. There we go. Alright. And bring that up like this. Alright. There we go. Alright, and do. Alright. Alright. There we go. Ooh, alright. No. Alright, there we go. And come on. Yeah. Quit being stubborn. Alright, if we bring this down like this. There we go. Finally, let me stick an extra one in there. Alright, there we go. Alright, zoom in a bit so it stops fighting me as much. There we go. Alright. Do 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 do. Alright, ooh, and I'm going to stick a dot in there, but I also want it to do. There we go, auto connect. And I think I'll extend that dot just a little. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go, give it a tick. Thank you for the follow, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 Cauldron. I really appreciate it. And officially, welcome to the Uncanny Galley. Oh, have fun with your tea party, Debbie. I hope it goes brilliantly. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, there we go. Ooh, that's a dramatic floof. Alright, so we'll zoom in a bit so it stops fighting me. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're going to bring this one up and around. Do 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 do. Landing in the drum. He's no. Bad. Alright, there we go. Alright, and I'll actually bring this one and have like this act as a spine up like that. Alright, yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright, and we'll bring this down. Alright, have this coming all the way around. And we'll bring this up like this. Alright, now we'll have this be one big chunk, but we'll run a spine down it. Alright, there we go. And when I'm saying like run a spine, it's just my weird way of saying that like I'm going to put like a line down it, so like it isn't just like a big blank chunk of like massive triangles that'll rig weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, now we'll open them on the outside. There we go. Alright. So it's like one good piece of advice with meshing I can think as well is like, if you find yourself like you're meshing things and you've noticed there's just like a big blank space in your mesh, like in the middle of that strand, like I'd always recommend like drawing at least like 1 or 2 just like lines down it, because it just helps with that 3D effect when you're rigging. It's one of those things that like it takes like a couple of extra seconds when you're meshing, and it'll make your life so much easier when you're actually like actively rigging everything. Because it's like, the end of the day, like, I suppose you could argue is like making meshes in Live 2D is kind of like almost like the equivalent of like maybe like cleaning your room before, I don't know, like preparing for guests or something. Like, it's tedious, but like it's always worth it. It's one of those like, say like what's a good metaphor for it? I suppose you can argue that like making meshes in Live 2D is kind of like if you need to set up a table in your room, and it's like clearing the floor first before you set up the table. So it's like, it's a lot easier to set up the table if your floor's clear than if your floor's covered in crap and you try and shove a table on top. And that's kind of like, that's kind of how like doing your own doing your own meshes basically feels in Live 2D. Okay, this one actually isn't awful. All right, I'm gonna make this small. I'm gonna get rid of this spine in the middle because I don't need it. Like the outside of it works fine though, so I'll just do a bit more, make it a little heavier on the inside basically. There we go. Sometimes the robot gets it right. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we are. Get my triangles. Alright, there we go. Alright, and auto connect. Easy. Alright, and fluff. Alright, and alright, we'll make this a bit bigger. Alright, there we go. Alright, go a bit closer. Alright, so with this one, I'll probably actually like start there and treat it like a more 3D object. Alright, ooh, that's too big. Alright, there we go. Get dawn, get up on the floor, dancing to the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing. Alright, so we'll get the outer bit done first. Alright, and now we'll go up like this. And to be sitting in the moonlight. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. Alright, the midnight dance on the floor. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we are. Alright, and I'm also going to add a spine here and going to follow the flow of the hair. So it's actually going to crash in there. Alright, now I'm going to go over here and continue the top bit. The most important part here is following the direction of the hair. Alright, there we go. Alright, and now we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to follow the hair again. Alright, and then now, alright, and then we'll connect with that. And then we'll come back down here. And we'll do the last bit here. There we go. Dancing on the floor, dancing till the break of dawn. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then we'll bring that down like that. And then now, no. The outside is what to do. Dancing's everything of you. Dancing is what my soul. Alright, there we go. Alright, and make sure we got triangles in the corners. Alright, there we go. Drag that in there. Alright, there we go. Dancing on the floor, dancing till the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dancing till the break of dawn. Get up on the floor. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, make sure that connects there. There we go. Alright. And then now... Alright. Alright, there we go. Dancing is what to do. Dancing in the face of you. There we go. And that way it follows the topography of the object. Oh my god, wasn't it letting you chat, Shara? Oh no. Oh no. Basically what I'm doing, Shara, is I'm re-rigging his current model art. Yeah. So I'm basically re-rigging it. I'm flying in for above and throwing titty physics at it and then floating back into the abyss. Ooh. Oh yeah, encrypt. Yeah. What is the typical cost for something like rigging? Mostly it really depends on the rigger you go to, how much experience they have, their skill level, etc. A million different factors go into it. On average, if you're looking for simplistic or moderate rigging, you'll probably end up going out of pocket maybe 500 to 1500, depending on the rigger. If you're looking for something that's a lot more advanced, like say my model, you likely will end up falling into several $1,000s for a rig, just based on all of the additions, the time spent, etc. Either that, or you can take the route I took. Learn how to do it yourself, because even though you may cry and your brain may burn, suffering is free, baby, and that's all I care about. Hi Bean, how are you? Welcome, and have fun lurking legs. And it's like, it's mostly one of those things of like, it's like when you're, I guess, like not familiar with rigging or even drawing, it's hard to understand, I guess, like the level of skill and work that goes into these things. I suppose in Crypt, another way about it is if you want to learn how to rig, but like, or if you want like a rigged model but you can't afford rigging, between art and rigging, the learning curve for rigging is lower, but it is, the better you are at art, the easier rigging will be. That being said though, like, there are some absolutely balls to the wall, amazing riggers out there who've got fuck all art experience. Like, off the top of my head, I know 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫 is like, he's straight up, he's always like, I'm not an artist, I'm a rigger, and that's it. And his rigging is out of this world, so like, you do not need to be an artist to be a good rigger. So like, yeah, and it's just mostly about a basic understanding of 3D space and wiggling stuff, really. On the bright side is there's a lot of really good tutorials out there too. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to have this kind of come up like this. There we go. Follow the bend of the hair. Alright. Because it's like, I know what like a lot of folks do is they will get like a model art commissioned, because yeah, they'll get a model art commissioned and then they'll like worry about the rig, either rigging it themselves or getting a rig commissioned like after the art's done. Hi 𝐶𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it, thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley, darling. It is a pleasure to meet you. Alright, let's see, so we'll bring this down like this. There we go. Oh my god. 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome, Raiders. How was stream? What were you up to? Tell me everything. I'm currently working on setting up some mesh. Setting up the meshes of Lastiel's rig at the moment. Panicore. Ooh. Oh, it's a scary game. Oh no. Here lies 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫. It was lovely to know you while I did. No. Did you have fun? I hope you had fun. And welcome in. Hi, cutie. How you doing? Alright, and we'll do this. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Alright, and there we go. And we'll just like plonk a spine down the middle. There we go. And north. Start getting back covered in dun-dun. Oh, every single time I hear this song, there is a small part of my brain that starts singing the absolutely cursed Newgrounds version. And it's like, no, that's cursed and from the 2000s and it should stay there. Oh my god. Alright. And get these dots connected. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. An immaculate chorus, as down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris. He could deliver a kick which could shatter bones. Into the crotch of Indiana Jones, who bent over on the ground, writhing in pain, as Batman turned back into Bruce Wayne. But Chuck saw through his clever disguise as he brushed Batman's head between his thighs. Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail Black Knight and Benito Mussolini and the Ground Mini and John. Your 2.0, is the rigging done for your 2.0? Oh, fuck yeah, that's gonna look so good. Oh, let's go. Right. Looking at it total, many lives have changed, but eventually the champions could. Alright, and this is another one of those like outer rigging's fine, inner rigging's scuffy, so alright, let's delete what's inside and add my own. Do down, ultimate showdown. There we go. Alright. Of ultimate destiny. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the dots on the outside. There we go. Alright. And now connect, and auto to connect. Done. Do. Alright, and big fluff. Alright, give it a save, of course. Believe it or not, I'm drawing a big titty himbo man. Well, drawing is the incorrect term. Rigging a big titty himbo man. Hi, Dragon. Welcome in. But yes, if you're tired, have yourself a nap. If you're thirsty, get yourself a drink. If you need a stretch, have a stretch. Take care of yourself and treat yourself like the queen that you are. Will I rig the booba? Oh yes, higher. What do you take me for? What kind of rigger would I be if I didn't rig the booba? For you, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓, I'd be your king any day. Though they might end up calling me the king of cringe, be warned. Alrighty. Alright, there we go. And, alright, so we're going to plonk all of this around. There we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. So we're going to bring this up. So what I'm doing is now I'm following the flow of the hair. So this is just one of those tiny things with rigging. Is like, if you follow the contours of the, I guess, art. So if you follow the contours of the part, trust me, it'll make your life a million times easier. And it'll just look better. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we go. Alright, and bring this down like that. Alright, there we go. Get like this. Alright, get that close. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do. There we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. Alright, bringing this out like this. Alright, there we go. Alright, and no. Alright, there we go. Bring this up. Alright, now we're going to bring all this around here. Alright, there we go. Alright, and definitely want to bring this up a bit like this, and kind of like treat this bit as like the core of the spine here. Right. It probably wouldn't hurt to have like a little bit of extra going down here as well. Alright, there we go. Alright, bring this up like this. Hi Sean MF, thank you for the follow, darling. I appreciate it, thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley. Oh, you, Cakey, oh, you. Oh my god, rest your binge. Affectionately, of course. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, now we're going to There we go. Alright, no, stop it. Alright, dippy tappy toes. Alright, there we go. And I think I'll move that there. Alright, nope. Alright, there we go. And I'll zoom in a bit just so I can plonk one there. Mostly so I can do this. Alright, there we go. Nope. Stop clicking the damn line, you stupid ass mesh. Alright, there we go. Do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and 6 tippy tappy toes. Someday. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll bring this around like this. Do. There we go. Alright. And then now just the outer mesh. Nope. Alright, there we go. Right. Tippy tappy toes. Right, there we go. Alright, and there we go. Alright, now shove them in the cracks. There we go. Alright. Nope. Alright, there we go. Alright, and nope. Alright, come on. Alright, and there we go. Nope. Right, there we go. Alright, and now we can kind of just bring that around. There we go. Auto connect. Done. Alright. Alright, then we got swoosh. Alright, there we go. Alright, and we'll do the same thing. So make this smaller. We'll delete the inner lines. The outer lines are fine. For the most part. Probably repeat that a couple times actually. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and alright, we'll zoom in a bit. There we go. Now we'll just run the lines all across the edge. And this way the line art won't get all funky when it moves. Do. Right, there we go. Auto connect. Alright. Alright, there we go. And we want to bring these out just a little bit more. Alright, there we are. Alright. What the fuck? Alright, let's move this a bit. What? The fuck's that bit? Some scuff. Alright. You know what they do with scuff? Send it into the abyss. Be gone, scuff. If I don't acknowledge you, you don't exist. The best part about like meshing in Live 2D is like if there's like a crap bit you don't want there, you can just not have it meshed and it'll go away. Hi 𝐿𝐶𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Ghosty fiddling. Ooh. What are you welding? Or are you just like playing with wires? Alright, there we go. Alright, and... Alright, so this doesn't need to be like super mesh, so I can just be like doof, 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 doof. And I guess like mini spine. Alright, there we go. And then we can kind of just like doot, 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 doot. Auto connect. Doesn't matter if that's a bit scuffy, it's just the cowlick. Alright. Hair shadow. Alright. Alright. I am going to just delete most of this. There we go. Piss off. Oh, this is a static layer. And god damn it, I'm not going to kill me optimization because there's way too much shit on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put a dot in the middle just in case I need to wiggle it a little bit. Bet yet, I will copy that mesh. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to delete that. Paste that mesh. Done. Nice and simple. Alright, so if we do this, if I copy that. Alright, so now I'm going to copy these to their shadows. Alright. Alright. So we'll show it for the sake of meshing. Alright. No. Alright. Yes. Alright. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to grab this, copy, grab that, delete. Alright. And then now, if I go into here and just edit this one, let's see. Someone. And thank you for the follow, Rotten Sweet. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome, welcome. Alright. Maybe not that method. In my way. You came and found me as I was going under, going under. Alright, so I'm going to wiggle this down a little bit. There we go. And then I'll just cover the extra bits. So, there we go. And do. Alright, there we go. And then we can kind of like bring this in like this. Dun 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 dun. Alright, auto connect. Well, I probably wouldn't have to have like someone in here like that. Come on, connect there. Right, auto connect. There we go. Alright. So we've got this one here. Alright, there we are. Alright, now. Alright, so LD. Alright, so we want to collect this one now. Alright, so I'm going to grab this mesh. Now I'm going to go to its shadow. Right. delete this, paste that. Shallow water, shallow water. Right, there we go, that'll cover it. Right, and then you can go back to nothing. Alright, you can also go back to nothing, because they're just like the shadow masks. Right, we'll give it a save. Thank you for the follow, 𝐿𝐿𝐿. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and welcome, welcome. I'm Shara's design, people. You can do it, Shara. I'm certain your model will come out looking awesome. When you're doing Blender. That's right, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫. You hear that? That's the sound of me becoming V-Daddy. Mwah. Oh no! I hope you're alright though. Alright, fringe flick. Hey. There. Alright, there we go. So we're going to copy. Fringe flick A. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I'm just going to wiggle this down till it fits. Alright, and back to nothing. Alright, there we go. Because basically what I'm doing now is I'm copy pasting them onto their identical shadows. And the reason you want the shadows to have really similar meshes is basically it guarantees the shadows can move in the same way that the hair does. Am I giving this model a 180 turn? No. The reason my model goes as insane as it does is because I don't need to pay myself. Alright, meditation. I bring this down. There we go. Right. And out you go. Alright. Now fringe A. Alright, zoom out a bit. Copy that. There we go. Alright. Alright, and delete the scuffy version. Put this in like that. Alright, so we're going to drag this till it fits, and this one also needs some tweaks as well. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to bring this up like this to follow the contour of the shadow, and alright, so auto connect, and it doesn't need to be fancy, it's a shadow. Hi Ironical, welcome, welcome. Hey, 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 ghosty. Hey, 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 hey. I mean, if you think about it, I am my own mama and papa, but I am going to be quite delightfully looking for VTuber children to torment. I mean, treat. Yes. Hi, Sienna Sway1. How are you? And welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow, darling. I truly appreciate it. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley. Alrighty, alright, fringe B. Alright, and oh yes, for those of you here as well who make models, specifically whether you're making your own, you make them for other people, if you draw the model, so if you do model art, this is a really handy tip, which like blew my mind when I first learned it, and unfortunately, I first learned it after I was finished with my current model. So it's a fresh tip, and the tip is simple. When you name your layers in whatever art program you use, Don't put any spaces in the names. Put underscores. And the reason for that is really simple. Because it's like up here in this little panel, you can't see it because it's a bit unclear. But like there's name and ID. If you don't put any spaces in your layer name, but you put underscores in, it will automatically put your layer name as the ID, which means in VTube Studio, if you want to recolor a bunch of stuff, you're not going through and trying to find out whether it's ArtMesh 1524 or ArtMesh 807, which is the eyeball. You can just scroll until you see the word eyeball. I really wish that I learned this before my current model, because this thing had like 1700 layers. Recoloring anything is hell, but I'm way too lazy to go back in and rename all of those layers. So like, if you don't put any spaces in your layer name, it actually will make your rigger's life and your future life a million times easier. Thank you so much for the follow. It's me, Roxanne XO. I really appreciate it, darling. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley. Alright. Bang on B. Wang. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we'll select this. Copy. Alright. Bang on B. Alright. There we go. Alright. I'll show this just enough so we can move this around. And yep, that grabs it all. Alright, and tick. And back to invisible. Did I make you invisible again? No, I didn't. Shoot. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now for the side bits. There we go, give it a save. Aw, thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate it. Mwah, and you're more than welcome. Right. It's like a fun trick in rigging in order to make shadows look nice when they move. Because most of us riggers are well aware that, like, basically if you have more than one multiply layer, they will never cooperate. It doesn't matter whether you put them in a folder or what. They will never cooperate. They will always multiply over each other, and for shadows that move, it's a nightmare. However, if you put all of your shadows, but you... Alright, so basically if what you do, because I'll show you what I do. Alright, so I'll copy that. So basically, I've got this big square. And this big square is my shadow on multiply. And I've clipped it to all of the shadow layers, and then I've actually made the shadow layers invisible. So with 0% opacity. You don't turn them off, you make them have 0% opacity. And when you do that, all of your shadow layers, so say if I hide like some of the fringe so you can see a bit better. Alright, so say I'm going to grab, I'll go with this one here. Alright, now look at this. The shadow moves, but it cooperates. It cooperates! So you know, if you were having that specific issue, that's how you fix it. Hi, Nicole. How are you? And welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow, darling. I appreciate it. Oh, have fun at Summer Pants, Bella. Alright, and... Alright, now to get this beautiful, long and wispy fixed. Alright. Alright, this might be actually a bit easier. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I'm just gonna like do this. Alright, there we go. Alright. Different DNA. Or like stuff that's like long, that's when I like crack out this tool. Alright, there we go. Do my key again, a queen. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright. Yep, alright. there we go. Alright, yep, alright, and there we go. Bring this down as well. So I'm just grabbing the outside. Alright, there we go. Make sure the triangles cooperate. More than enough. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, alright, there we go. So we want to make sure it goes along the line like that. Do 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 boom day all the time. There we go. So I'm using this cool tool. It's it's like up here. You can't see it, but it's like it looks like a ladder with a pencil next to it, and it's in the tool details. And this will basically just allow you to kind of like sort of do some auto meshing, kind of. It's like the step up from auto meshing. All right, there we go. All right. And, alright, so I'm going to tweak this and push these further to the side. Alright, there we go. So we want this close to the line art. There we go. Alright, there we go. And we'll do the same down here. Damn Iron Man. Alright, there we go. And then now I can come in. There we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. Do 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 do. There we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, and we get these lines like this. Do do. Alright. Connect that there. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we go. Alright, and alright, there we do 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 do. There we go. Alright, and alright, there we do dance to hell. This is just one of those like catchy songs. Alright, there we go. Bring that out. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do 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 do. There we go. Alright, delete that. There we go. Alright, and we'll delete this line. Yeet. Do 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 do. There we go. Alright, and do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then now at the top. Do. Alright, auto connect. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got a scuff spot. Yeet. Alright, there we go. Alright, and auto connect. Alright. There we go. Alright. And what I'll do actually to make this a little easier is I'm actually going to copy this and we'll just put it on its shadow like straight away. Right, there we go. Da 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 da. Right, there we go. Beware, skeptical. Right, there we go. Smoosh it a little bit. So natural. Offensive clothing is more than a warning. Baba, black sheep, have you any soul? Yo, sir, by the way, what the hell are Morgels? Jack be nimble, Jack be slick. You'll leave you lonely, dying with a dirty douche. Alright, there we go. Been easy while you're only thinking of yourself. Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. It's in my world one day. You will pay, karma's gonna come collect your debt. Ooh, yeah. Beware, you spark your play with criminal mentality. Teeth and the things you depend on. Everyone, you're quite the problem. V5O, I'm better run and hide. I smell the gold. I'm a petty little coward. Jack B. Nathal, Jack B. Swift. Tell to leave you lonely, dying in a dirty ditch. Good. Show me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself. Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Alright, there we go. Alright, and you will pay. Karma's gonna come collect your debt. Maybe you'll change your wicked ways and commands and start anew again. Maybe you'll see the wrongs you did to me. Start all over, oh my god. Alright, there we go. Alright. And if I could kill you, I would, but it's frowned upon in all 50 states. It said that. Burn it down. Ooh, yeah. Alright, there we go. Getting the crew. Ooh. Tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking yourself. Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Listen, mark my words, someday you will pay, Karma's gonna come collect your debt. Karma's gonna come collect your debt. Karma's gonna come collect your debt. And auto-collect. Doof. Alright, and we'll go in. Right, select, copy, shadow. Alright, there we go. Yeet. Do a real pic, ain't gonna be a dick pic. Oh no, a man needs clarity and work with me. I'm sending mixed messages. And then 7 working days, yeah. Mixed messages. And I reply yes, full stop. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, hey, like, if the basics work, yeah? Oh my god, alright. Alright. I mean, like, ironically with bald VTubers, it's a different kind of tricky. Because it's like, with like hair, the face can kind of just be like a floating flat pancake if you want it. But like with a bald VTuber, you need to have an anatomically correct skull. So I mostly charge the same because I need to break my brain for bald. If everything is in layers, how does the art stay together? Is it a program? Essentially, if you... Live2D takes PSD files. So if you have everything laid correctly in an art program, you export it as a PSD file, then you can bring the PSD file into Live2D and it'll keep all your layers in the order they're supposed to go. And Live2D just kind of keeps them separately like that. Alright, and once, twice, thrice, broken knob. Messages, mixed messages. Every day. Alright, I'm gonna change it to 40. And I'm sorry. Then I'll punch him in his crotch again. Alright, actually, if we go with 2, we'll make the mesh width 10. Then this way. Alright. Alright, there we go. And this way, we should be able to cover the outside pretty easy. There we go. There we are. Right, there we go. Do playground, follow me. Nightmare, fantasy. Do the way down. Thank you for the follow, Lava Willow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley, darling. It is a pleasure to meet you. Right, there we go. Welcome to the playground. Right, there we go. And do da 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 da. There we go. Now then, there we go. Alright, and there we go. Welcome to the playground, follow me. Alright, so now we'll make this we'll get a bit more specific with it. There we go. Alright, and bring that like this. Alright, yep, alright, and do the dream. Ooh. Alright, there we go. And welcome to the playground. Ooh. Welcome to the playground. There we go. There we go. We'll bring this down like this. Do 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 do. Right, there we go. And bring this up like that. The playground. Do 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 do. There we go. And now we just got to close up the top. Right, there we go. Right. And autoconnect. There we are. Copy. Alright, and then we'll plunk that onto its shadow as well. And fantasy. Hi, Lonnie Lons. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley. Alright, so we'll bring this down a bit. We just want to make sure that everything is covered. And dance floor. There we go. And tick. Disaster. Waiting for your reaction. Telling in my brain, whispering my name. Yeah, I can hear it saying, just a little taste, babe, and I won't let go. Hold on me. You kill my mind. Bring my body back to life. And I don't know what I'd do without you now. You kill my mind. Raise my body back to life. I don't know what I'd do without you now. Alright, there we go. So we'll just push this line against the outer edge. There we go. And there we do. There we go. Shift E. Oh. Right, there we go. Alright, we'll bring this line down the other side. There we go. And we'll bring this. Yep, there we go. Get our beautiful triangles in place. There we go. Alright, and bring this around. You kill my mind. Bring my body back to life. Alright, bring this in like that. There we go. I'll probably even like put that like there. There we go. And then connect that like that. And auto connect. Boof. Alright, there we go. And now we're going to copy that layer there. Get the shadow. Commit the same crime. There we go. Oh my god. Hi, Femhorse PP. Thank you for the follow, darling. I appreciate it. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley. And thank you for the save, Shadow. I appreciate you. Alright, there we go. Save. And get rid of that. Give it a save. Also, your username, Jesus Christ, you bastard. At what point do we get to see it move? Basically, the way that live 2D rigging works, or at least my process in doing it, is I suppose, like I said at the beginning of the stream, this is basically my equivalent of cleaning the room before I put the table down. Some riggers just go balls to the wall, shove the table on the floor, and then kick stuff out of the way as they go along. And that's like, hats off to them. But like, I'm just way too pedantic when it comes to this to like, be comfortable. Like, I 100% am in this very extended metaphor the kind of guy who would step on a caltrop. Basically, if I just balls to the wall it, jumped straight into rigging and just meshed as I went along, I am dead certain I would fuck something up. So generally, like, I do the mesh prep. Usually it takes a couple of hours to get all of this done, but like once it's done, then I can kind of rig in peace. So like I don't have to keep going back and forth. I'm kind of eating my broccoli first, so I can enjoy my chicken nuggets. Oh my god, good luck, Sleepy. It's tough to be a god. Oh. Alright, there we go. Do. Oh, that's right, broccoli slander. No, I hate broccoli. I just eat chicken nuggets. Alright, there we go. God, that's who I am. Right, there we go. Right, and this is I. There we go. Do. I wanna play it. There we go, and there we go. It's tough to be a god. People's God. And your blessings, say them sweet, that's our advice. People have devotion, learn to be a toast. Supernatural habit. You see, not to grab it. Two new gods for paradise. Paradise. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're just manipulating the line to cooperate. There we are. Do 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 do. Right, there we go, and then this way. Do do do. Right, there we go. Dun 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 dun. Alright, there we go. Alright. And auto connect. Ba-ba. Alright, there we go. Copy. There we go. Alright, and alright, now we're going to bring this down like this. There we go. Let's just align it properly. Do 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 do. Alright, then back to 0. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Give it a save. Why, thank you, Ghosty. I will eat extra nuggets just for you. Wait, seriously, Shara? Yeah. Thank you for the follow, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome to the uncanny valley, darling. It is a pleasure to meet you. Nom 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 nom. Alright. Now, the bright side is the hair at the back does not matter as much. Yep, that's fine. Alright. Yep, that's fine. Oh, that's crap. Ugh, that's garbage. That's not fine. Trash, trash. Alright, there we go. Do 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 do. Alright, and alright, so let's get this in the right position. There we go. Do 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 do. Alright, so I'm gonna have this follow just the main line. There we go. Alright, Shift E. Alright, we're going to have this follow this spine. Alright, there we go. Bring this down a bit more like this. There we go. Alright, and we can kind of like, almost like we can bring this in actually a bit more like that. There we go. And then this one. Alright, and then it ends up following the outside of that. There we go. Do 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 do. There we go. Alright, and alright, yep, alright, there we go. D. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're going to get the bottom side like that. There we go. Alright, so now we're just going to drag this one along the edge as well. Do 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 do. There we go. Bring that back like that. Alright, there we are. Alright, and then now we're going to get the outside. There we go. Alright. Alright. Alright, now so we'll there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to drag this around the outside. And then we'll just close up the holes, auto mesh, and move on to the next strand. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, yep, alright, there we go. Bring this in close, but not too close. basically the line on the outside has to be within sight distance, but it also still needs to practice social distancing. All right, and okay, all right, there we go. All right, and nope. All right, there we go. All right, and we'll bring this up like that. There we go. Bring that like that. All right, there we go. All right, there we are. And do. All right, there we go. All right, yep. All right, and do. There we go. There we go. All right, and then now we can just connect them. All right, and all right, then bring this in like this. I think we want that to be like there. We'll connect that there. And do. Alright, there we go. So we'll make this a bit more spacious. Dun, and so we'll bring that like that. Right, so that should cover that all right off. Right, so we'll actually bring a little bit up here. There we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, and get some dot points coming in like that. Do. Okay, alright, that should be fine. Alright, so if we connect this here, make sure nothing's like scuffy to the point it looks stupid. Right. Definitely need like a dot in here. Alright, so these dots are looking weird. Alright, that looks fine, that looks fine, that looks fine. Auto connect and boosh. Alright. Yeah, should be alright. I think just a spine in the middle will just add a bit more volume to it because it's on top of the head. Apart from that, that one's fine. Alright, so there we go. Get rid of this line. And we'll just add like a line coming down like that. Right, there we go. So we'll just have a line coming up and curving around. There we go. Get that nice scalp. Right, there we go. Right, and connect the areas we need them connected. Right, auto connect. Done. Thank you for the hydrates, 𝐿𝐶𝐸. I appreciate it. Thank you. And how you going? Yes, good old mesh prep. It's the comfy, low thought part of the experiment. Honestly, like my pop can't stand broccoli. Like he's always like 100% the kind of guy who's like what is it? He's like, I'm not a rabbit. I don't eat trees. Oh, the texture's nasty, isn't it? It's the texture. Like, it tastes like watery scrubbers. that's what broccoli tastes like to me. Watery scrubbers. Alright, so I'll delete this in a bit. Alright. And do. Alright, so just redraw the line around the outside. Dude, baby's got a gun, my baby's got a gun, my baby's got a gun, you better run. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we go. Bring this closer to the line again. And do. Yep, that should be fine. There we go. Alright, check this one. Oh, middle's a bit crap. There's mostly just a couple of unnecessary ones in here. Alright, doof, doof. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Alright, and... same thing, we've got a few crap ones. Alright, kill those. Alright. Because like these ones are like far enough back in the head that they don't need to be like too heavily meshed. It's mostly like the ones like right front and center that you've got to worry about. Dust to dust. Wake up. Think, yup. I never want to sleep. Oh, I won't forget. Morty leaves it dead. You haven't paid it back. I never want to sleep. Bah. Alright, so I'm going to delete the internals. So this one pokes out a bit. Bah. Doo doo. La da 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 da. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we are. So get that close to that corner. There we go. Get the curve in. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then we'll make sure to follow the line of this spike here. Alright, there we go. Ironically, it probably would actually just be easier, kind of like putting my... Oh, I can just dot it in. Oh, that makes life so much easier, actually. Do 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 do. Do do. Da. Auto connect. Boosh. Alright, and that looks like it'll be fine. That's fine, that's actually nice. Alright, there we go. Dust to dust. That's fine. That is just a butt. That is a hair butt chunk. Alright, and yep, that's fine. Alright, and oh no. Alright, this one's crappy. Alright, it's like, nope, this is too interesting. This is too intricate. Delete, 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 delete. Be gone. Do 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 do. No. Alright, and I think I'm actually gonna bring this down to like 30 for up here. So we want a bit more detail. Da da. Alright, there we go. Alright, wanted to sleep. Bamba. Bamba. I never wanted to sleep. Alright, there we go. Alright. There we go. Right. Put that in the center there. Do 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 do. Alright, auto connect. Alright, that looks a lot better. Alright. Oh, that's just another chunk, that's fine. Alright. Give it a save. Luckily on the back ones, like the auto's actually not too bad. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Don't worry, 𝐿𝐶𝐸. Rigging is intimidating, but like, trust me, for your first rig, treat tutorials as gospel, and you will notice by the time you get to the end of the rig, you're not looking at them as much as you think you are. Because I remember my first rig, because I haven't done that many rigs, honestly. I remember my first ever rig. I was like deep in the tutorials, like bro, like tutorial senpai was my god, and if I strayed too far, I was burnt. And like, I'm pretty sure I remember like for the head, I was like pretty deep in the tutorials, but like by the time I started rigging the body of my first model, like yeah, it was pretty stiff. It is your first model, but like, I do remember like I wasn't looking at the tutorials as much at that point, because I was starting to get a very basic grasp of Live 2D just by sheer bashing into brain. So, like, trust me. Like, tutorials will save lives. That's mostly fine, but this bit at the end's crap. Alright, doof. Alright, there we go. Drugs. Two drugs holding hands. The passion expands to pick up drugs. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we go. That one's fine. Ooh, I think that one's a bit low. My muscles involuntarily flex. Alright, push this back a little. It's a little scuffy, but it's alright. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, next one. Ooh, I think this is a ooh, ugh. Nope, that's a crap one. That's garbage. That is 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫. Trash. Alright. Alright, I'm definitely going to bring that back up to 35. Alright, and there we go. Alright, and bring that on the inside. My muscles involuntarily flex. Drugs having sex. Drugs da. My muscles involuntarily flex. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we are. Now we'll move these inside the lines. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. Alright, and bring this close. Do drugs. Do drugs. Do. Alright, there we go. Bring it a bit closer. Alright, there we go. Alright, and yep, alright, and probably wouldn't hurt to have like a bit of a spine down here as well. Not too much though, but just a bit. There we go. Do. Alright, there we go. And auto connect. Tick. Ooh. Might just fix that a little bit, because that one's a bit crap. Thank you for the follow, Witchy Teacup. I really appreciate it, darling. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley. Good morning, Aaron. How are you? And welcome. It's technically nearly midnight, so it's good evening for me, technically, because I live out down under. But still, I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless, and I hope your day is going brilliantly. This man is really soft-spoken. You'll never notice glass unless it's broken, Mr. Glass Man is really soft-spoken. You'll never notice glass unless it's broken, Mr. Glass Man. Alright, there we go. Alright, so most of the hair back will be fine, yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright. Bit scuffy, but it's not going to matter that much. So we'll just fix the scuff. There we go. Auto connect. Yep, that banana should be fine. Bit of scuff on this banana. Do. Mr. Glassman. Mr. Glassman is really soft-spoken. You'll never know it's glass unless it's broken. Mr. Glassman is really soft-spoken. You'll never know it's glass unless it's broken. Mr. Glassman. Alright, bit scuffy. I'll fix that up. There we go. There we go. Alright, and alright. bit scuffy here, so just a little fix. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we go. Auto connect. That one's alright. Ooh, that one's got some scuff in it. There we go. It's really soft-spoken. You'll never notice glass unless you're broken, mister. Alright, scuff. Alright, yeah, that one's fine. Alright, and that's a weird banana. What the? Alright, there we go. Alright, and that's unless it's broken, mister. Do I should be do hey? Alright, there we go. Alright. Really soft spoken, Mr. Glass Man. Alright, there we go. And auto connect. What did I delete this one and do. There we go. Alright, and yeah, you're alright. Oh, that is really scuffy, that is. Ooh. Hi, Ina. How you do? How you do? Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, no. I'm glad to hear your day's going great, Aaron. Arms in front, up over the head, and yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so let's delete all the scuff. Alright, so I'll delete this one there. We got it. Easy. That just generated weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, and Alright, there we go. Alright, and spread that out a bit. And maybe delete this point. Alright, there we go. That one's a lot better now. Alright, just one bit I'd fix, which is this bit. Alright, there we go, and done. Alright, that banana looks good. That one looks fine. That one's fine. That one is fine. Okay, sweet. Alright. Alright, let's see. The sweat. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Face shadow. Alright, for one, we'll flop that to multiply. And for another, I'm going to clip that to... Where is it? Skull. Clip it to skull. Oh, and ears as well. Alright, so we'll clip that to skull and ears. Alright. And there we go. Alright. Alright, so I'm turning on the folders with the expressions. Alright, so I'll hide the hair for now. Hide the guides. Alright, so these would be... Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got expressions. Right, so these are the expressions. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so we want all of them to clip to the skull. And yeah, all of them. Definitely have the glow also clip to the ears as well for a little bit of natural bleed over. Alright, there we go, and these definitely multiply, sweat's normal. What's my like add it to it? No, it looks weird. Alright, normal. Alrighty, and then I'm going to turn expressions to 0. Alright. Okay, so. Alright, so the best part with rigging is a lot of people do with the eyes is I'll actually rig on one eye and then flip it and move it to the other side. So I'm going to leave one eye's mesh like pretty meh, and I'm actually going to only bother to mesh properly one eye. Oh yeah, last he wanted a blood toggle, so he getting some balloon. Yonde Lasty. Hi Luca, how are you? Welcome, welcome. And hi Una, how you do? Welcome back, Lucian. It's going well. We're now meshing up the face. Alrighty, so. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mesh up the left. Okay, alright. Alright, so let's go down like this. Okay, so we want to here. Alright. So I will put all of these in a general face. Me out of your mind. Okay, alright, and these are brows. Okay, so. Alright, so I like having a bit more freedom in the brow, but not too much. So, so delete that. We'll go 3 division. I think we'll go back down to 20. Ooh, no, we definitely want. I'd say maybe 10. There we go. Ooh, maybe like 15 on the mesh width. So there we go. So we'll bring this in. And we'll follow that around the curve of the brow here. Might actually go with repeated density 5. And then we'll maybe have like 10 stick with the mesh width. There we go. Bring that down a bit like that. And then that gives us freedom when moving the brow. Alright, and... Alright, there we go. Alright, and okie dokie. Alright, so we've got the nose. Alright, so I'm gonna put all of these in nose. Alright, there we go. So we've got the nose bridge. Alright, and alright, so how much deformation do we want on the bridge? Let's see, let's think. I think we might actually like make that like a, we'll go back to 1 and we'll have like a line down the middle and we'll actually bring the density up to like 20. Oh no, I'd say 15? Yeah, 15. Alright, so we'll get the density of 15, and we'll bring this right down the center of the schnoz. Alright, there we go. And it's mostly got to like swing left and right. So we'll just get the shape of the nose on the outside. But there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give. Fucks to... I'm over my fuck budget, and I'm now in fucking debt. Alright, there we go. Alright, and... Alright. There we go. Alright, and... Really one. To no avail. More onto unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks are... Right. Looking for my fucks all day, but they've gone and fucked off home. No more fucks to give. Alright, there we go. Right. Fucking defeated. Alright, there we go. Alright. Time or the says. Alright, there we go. Copy, paste. Do 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 do. We can do. Right, there we go. Hit. We're up. Right, come on. There we go. All right, got my nostrils in. All right, nose base. All right, come on. Definitely want some deformation power here. All right, we'll go with 10 now. So it doesn't need to be like insanely customizable, but like at least kind of customizable, you know? Alright, and there we go. Alright, and no fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give. Up to building and I don't know where they've went. Alright, there we go. No more fucks to give. No more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give. There we go. Alright, now we've got the nose sides. Man, auto mesh doing dirty. Do. Alright. Do. Alright, there we go. Come on back. There we go. It's about the mirror. Alright, there we go. And I'm a ghost. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm a ghost. Alright, there we go. Alright, and da-dee-da. Alright, now we get that to 15. Alright, there we go. Da-dee-dee-da. La-dee-dee-da. Da-da-da-da. Alright, there we go. Alright, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll actually make this a bit thinner than the nose bridge, but having like this general mesh here will just make it easy to play with. I'm a ghost. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm a ghost. Hit the phone. La-da, la-da. La-da-dee-da. La-da-dee-da. La-da, la-da. Now you see me, now you don't. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and get rid of the mirror and connect them there. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, auto connects, and then that way it follows like a general idea of the nose. Alright, there we go. Alright. I'm a ghost. Now you see me, now you don't. And to make it easier, because the nose light now, it's basically the same thing. Poof. La-da-dee-da. La-da-dee-da. Dee-da. Da-da. Now you see me, now you don't. Alright, and alright, so I'm gonna smoosh this in a bit. Do. Alright. There we go. There we are. Alright, so now we're gonna push some in. Alright, there we go. Do. I'm just gonna push this a little because it's bleeding just a fraction. That's the nose line art layer, and we don't want it visible on the front. There we go. Alright, so that's the nose. Oh. Alright, give it a save. Night, night. Alright, and Because, yeah, Spotify's playing, so it could just be your volume's a little low. Oh my god, you're not wrong, Ghost. He does have the uwu face in it. And thank you so much for the follows, Jazzy Cat and Kirito Nautilus. I really appreciate it, darlings. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley. Alright, there we go. So this is mouth. There we go. Alright. Oh. Alright, so upper lip line. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. So we're going to do with a 3 pocket. We want 5. There we go. Alright, so we want this to be maxi customizable. There we go. So we'll put this in the middle. There we go. Do 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 do. All right. I'll even make that 2. I will make the mesh like. Doesn't need to be that wide. The mesh. Yeah, 5 is fine. And then we'll just bleed this out a little more like that. We'll make sure this follows the line exactly, because the artist drew this mouth in a fancy way, which means that like I need this mesh to be really detailed so I can play with it properly. So it's like if you're ever like drawing art for a live 2D model, no matter how pretty it looks, you can draw a reference for your basic mouth, but a straight line will do wonders, trust me. All right, and that, right, there we go, save. All right, so now I'll get the lower lip. At least the lower lip's a straight lip. All right, there we go. At least that means that if the top lip is ends up being too difficult, I can just go for the lower lip. All right, there we go. All right, and there we are. And I'll have the same style of line down here. And this way I can make all the pretty mouth shapes. There we go. Zuma. Oh, I know you're there. There we go. Alright, and alright, upper lip. Oh my god, Raiders, hello! Hi, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫. Hi, Raiders, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Have fun lurking. Oh my god. Hi guys, how was your stream, 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓𝐮? What you're up to? Ooh, Final Fantasy 14. Good choice, good choice. And thank you so much for the follow, Bamboo Kong. I appreciate it. Yes, I am currently working on doing all of the mesh for... Alright. Better yet, we'll cancel this, because what I want to do is I'll actually open this mesh here. So this will make my life a bit easier, actually. And then on the upper lip base... Secure... Alright, this needs to follow the lip line. So if I do the lines for the lip line there, and then I feel down. There we go. And we can bring this to 1, and then we can just kind of like, nope. There we go. Doof. And then this way we can kind of just like draw around the rest of the space like that. There we go. Do. So we want like some versatility, but it doesn't even need to be this much. Say like 15 should be fine. Oh yeah, 15's fine. Alright, there we go. Right. Do. Alright, dun. Do. But yes, that was your stream. Stuck on a house puzzle. Oh no. Just like, here lies 𝐄𝐍𝐕𝐓. Puzzle. It's like puzzles. Nope. Just nope. Oh my god. I hope you had fun though, even though you got stuck. Honestly, I need to play more of that one. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do 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 do. Right, nope, that looks stupid. Nope. Alright, and let's go with Alright, I'm gonna hit a mirror edit. Alright, and we're gonna move this slightly to the side. There we go. And we'll just like do this. Alright. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Alright, and there we are. Alright, then I'll remove the mirror edit. Doo-doo. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm going to connect that there. Going to connect that there. Alright, there we go. And also going to... There we go. So we'll zoom in a little. And I'll kind of like do a buffer line above the lips as well. There we go. And then we can kind of have like one like that. And then this way, auto connect. All right, done. All right, so that's the upper lip mesh. All right, lower lip line. So I'll grab this, copy. All right, and then get the lip mesh, toss off. All right, paste. And then repeat a similar process. All right, we'll give it a save. Oh, hell yes, I'm glad it was fun. By the way, if you need to rest, get some snee, whatever you need, please, please rest. It's nice and we're just kind of having comfy rigging times here tonight. Nothing nothing insane. We're going down the nice, like, chill route. I'm saving all of my energy for tomorrow. Alright, so I will... Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and... Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and... Do 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 do. There we go, and it will just have this coming around like that to ensure nothing gets clipped out. Do 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 do. There we go. Alright, alright, there we go. Oh, so we've got the lower lip in here as well. So I actually will want to have this come over the lower lip. So we're actually going to follow the contours of the lower face. There we go. Alright, there we go. So we're going to bring this like this. I'm actually going to drop this down to 10 for the contour of the lip. So it also acts as a buffer. Alright, there we go. Alright. Do 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 do. Alright, so I'm going to kind of get the shape of like under the lip here. There we go. Alright, and so kind of like the little puff that kind of comes under your lip. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do 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 do. Alright, dun 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 dun. Alright, and we can kind of connect that there. And I'm going to connect that there. Alright, and I'll zoom in a bit so we can have even just like a bit more of a buffer. Just click that there, and then we can kind of have like a bit more of a buffer on the lips here. There we go. Alright, and a bit more of a buffer even with the shadow. And auto-connect all of that. Thank you so much for the follow, 𝐶𝐈. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley, darling. Thank you for the hydrate and the save, Ghosty. I appreciate you. Ooh, give in, nap, And the minute you fall asleep, I will run rampant. I appreciate you. Thank you for the time check. Hi, Excalibursaurus Rex. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate. Thank you. And welcome, welcome. All right, so. All right, there we go. And we'll give it that same. My response to that, dear Shara, is, hey, look, a distraction. Ah, you know I adore you. I'm just being cheeky. All right. All right. So we don't need this to deform too much. Dun, dun. I definitely kind of like want to do the outline. Do. There we go. Alright, and do. There we go. And then just kind of like all the standard dots around. Auto connect. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, there we go. If anything, I'll just like delete the bits inside. Falling through the hourglass. The hourglass. La-da. There we go. Alright, and how we go. Is that just how we go? Alright, auto connect. Alright, there we go. A little shifting around. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, and yeah, that's fine for the bottom teeth. They don't tend to need to move too much. Alright, tongue-chan. Alright, delete this. Mlem needs more, my love. Alright, so we're going to mirror edit. Alright, there we go. Alright, and the hourglass. Alright, there we go. Alright. And we'll bring this down like this. Alright, delete this one up here. Alright, and there we go. Alright, and going to get the tongue spine. That sounds weird. Alright, get the general tongue shape in. We got to give the tongue good attention so that the jiggle physics is extra gross. No, I'm being cheeky. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there we go. We want to bring that up like this. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, there we go. Alright, and there we are. And then this way, we'll bring back our mirror. And then we'll get the outside. Alright, we'll get a bit of a gap there. Alright, there we go. Get rid of the mirror, and then we just connect up here and connect there. And ooh, no. Alright, definitely want 2 lines here. Yep. Auto connect. Now that's a tongue ready to jiggle. Hi Zookies! Hi Luca, how are you guys? Welcome. And it's a pleasure to meet you, dear Zookies. Yeah, Lastigo Mlem. Alright, inner mouth. I'll probably like 4 division that, but it doesn't need too much. Because it's like, it's barely going to be moving, if anything. Alright. So I'll close the ones I've already done. Okay, so we've got Alright, so this one is IR, And I'm not going to touch those. Alright, replace. Just going to put replace next to it. Because when I rig it, I'm also going to do the copy pasta technique. Alright. Give it a save. Thank you for the follow, Zookies. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome officially to the Uncanny Valley. Of course, have a lovely day at work, 𝐿𝐶𝐿𝐶𝐿. I hope it goes fantastically. Alrighty. Alright, now these are the areas you want deformation. Alright, there we go. Make sure that spike's in the right spot. There we go. Yep. Alright, and Alright, there we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, so if we get this like this. There we are. Alright, bring that around. Alright, and then I'll just connect them. Yep. Alright, and auto connect. Oh, we got a scuffy. Shoot. Alright, there we go. Alright. There we go. Auto connect. Thank you for the follow, 𝐿𝐶𝐕𝐓𝐮𝐞𝐫 234464. I appreciate. Thank you. And welcome. Please rest, Ghosty. You've well earned it. Oh no, is PayPal flipping you the bird as no? PayPal, stop being a bitch. And it's like, nah, I'm PayPal. Alright, so we want this to be like 10. There. Alright. Alright, there we go. Oh. Alright. Whoa. Alright. Alright, and we'll probably change it to like... No, we need it bigger than that. Probably an 8. They're together. Alright, there we go. Do. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, there we go. Do. Good night. Alright, there we go. That can be 5. That can do. Ba da da da. Alright, there we go. Maybe that's just a line, so 5 should be fine. There we go. Alright, give that a save. Alright. Do. Alright, this is and do. Alright. And these go into browse. There we go. And now do. Thank you for the follow, Royal V. I appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley, darling. The worst part, I mean, like, I think Ko-fi uses either PayPal or Stripe, I believe. Oh no, Az! You might have to, like, sign up to one of those, like, basic banks and literally use it for PayPal and PayPal only. It's like, it's not, like, the same, but, like, IRL, like, I use a bank that's, like, Yeah, let's be honest, it's a Zoomer bank. And like most websites, like ATMs, of course, like it's one of those online banks. So like there's no, there's no tellers, there's no ATM specifically for it. So like I literally have like an account with one of like the basic bitch banks, specifically only so I can get cash out on those extremely rare occasions that I happen to need cash out, and that's it. And that's the entire purpose of that account. It's just like you're my cash out account. So you can have like specifically you're my PayPal account. There we go. Auto connect. Dun 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 dun. Right, there we go. Do 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 do. Ooh, delete. That's garbage. There we go. All right, so this will be. And we'll just do that line, but I do want it to be 5. Naked dancer. Dance, dance, dance. Alright, there we go. Alright. You're a superstar. Alright, there we go. Alright. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright. Whoa, 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 land, the three-legged dancer. Dance, dance, dance. Alright, so now I'm getting the outline. Dance, dance, you're a superstar. Alright, there we go. Alright, and dance, dance. There we go. Alright, and three-legged dancer. Alright, there we go. Alright. And now we can bring this out like this. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Alright, and do 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 do. Alright, connect that there. Alright, yep, auto connect. Alright, that looks good. Alright, lower lash line. There we go. Alright. Very much the eyes are one of those areas where, like, you definitely want to custom mesh everything, trust me. Oh, that's so annoying, Az. Oh my god. Hi, Nanabi, how you doing? Alright, there we go. Alright. Dude. Alright, there we go. And do 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 do. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, so now we're getting the outside. Dun dun dun. Natural delight. That is dancing in the moonlight. Do 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 do. Alright. Alright, there we go. So we'll flip these to additive. Alright, and there we go. Alright, and this one's additive as well, and I'm going to grab this. Alright, there we go, and make that additive 2. And I'm going to grab all of these, and I want to clip them specifically to the iris. And the iris, I'm going to... Right, there we go. I'm going to clip the iris to the sclera. Ooh, and... Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Because I clipped that to the sclera and it won't clip to the iris anymore. Oh, how bad does it look? Alright. Testing. I suppose it's not painfully obvious. Right, doesn't make much of a difference when it's not there, is the question. Should be fine if we make it just a bit lighter. Yeah, alright, that works, that works. Alright, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, so highlight. Yep, that highlight's good. I like them squishy. Alright, there we go. Alright. My body's... Alright. Okay, so... Natural sight. Your body's dancing in the moonlight. Alright, so we're going to get this as a more circular shape. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to take my eraser and erase everything in the center. And then... Alright. Do 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 and do 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 and boop. There we go. Auto connect, and then that way I can play with these to my heart's content. Alright. There we go. And that one, I'll just 4 division it just in case I need to move it. Alright, pupil. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I am going to... Alright, that's not working. Alright. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so I'm going to get this like that, and I'll get another one like that. So we'll get it symmetrical, and then, because this way I can squish and smush it and make it look nice. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Do 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 do. Alright, 4 division. Yuck, that's gross. There we go. Alright, and do 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 do. Right, there we go. Alright, and do 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 face. There we go. Alright, and then we can delete the excess. Do do do. And be down. There we go. Alright, and no. Alright, so for the time being, I'm going to remove the clip. There we go. Alright, and there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to do a line on the inside. So with the mesh of the iris, there's a trick I like to use which makes it look cool. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, so I want this to follow the inside as much as possible. Alright, so get these nice close to the edge. Alright, there we go. Alright, so then make sure go get my triangles on the outside. Doot, 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 and doot. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to in this, I'd say in about like here, I'm going to go and create another circle. There we go. All right, and... All right, there we go. All right, and... All right. If I'm gonna be honest, I need... All right, there we go. So I'm going to play with my circle to get it how I want it. Do 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 do. Alright, so that's good. Alright, and then I'm going to put a dot right in the center. Alright, and then now I'm going to auto connect everything, and then I'm going to delete this dot and then save it like this. And if I solo it, the reason I'm doing this is, let me get my lasso. It creates a really cool parallax effect. So if I grab that, now this is like, so this is why I basically have a hole cut in the center like this, like that, is because when the eye looks to the side, this is how you create a cool tunnel. So this is how that really cool parallax effect happens. So it's kind of like look to the side, and you kind of like feel like there's like an inside to it, and it looks super cool. Yeah. So like literally that's when you're doing an iris in Live 2D, I would really recommend you go out of your way to mesh it like that, because then you can do this cool effect. All right. And basically like the way it works is like in the mesh, so I might actually make the circle a little smaller. Alright, there we go. Alright, and so if you like make the circle a little smaller, because essentially the size of the circle kind of just determines the, I guess, length of the tunnel. So we'll save like that, and then we'll solo it again so you can see just the eye, and then I'll go in like this, grab just the circle in the center, and then alright, and then there we go. You can see everything like stretching around it, but the bit right in the center doesn't change. So this is really good as well if you've got the pupils and everything on the one layer. This way you can isolate the pupil, but you can have the rest of the eye move. All right. So that's just like a cool mesh trick. Like it's little stuff like that is why I will go out of my way to custom mesh, because like auto mesh ain't gonna do that for you. Alrighty. Okay, alright, so Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Come on. And undo. Undo. Alright, auto connect. There we go. Move this to the side a little. And full vision. Alright. Just because having some flexibility on the sclera makes it a lot easier to like shut the eye and stuff. Alright, outer eye shadow. Oh, it's a bit scuffy. Do. Alright. Do. Auto connect. Probably forward vision that as well. Oh, move this a bit because it's a bit scuffy. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we are. And inner eye shadow. Forward vision for the same reason. Basically just gives me more flexibility. Alrighty. Alright, so that should be the face, because I'm leaving the other eye as is, because I'm eventually going to delete it, basically. Alright, give it a save. How long will the rig process take? I'm not sure. I'm assuming... Yeah, trying to think off the top of my head. It mostly depends on the rigger, complexity, how much time the rigger has as well. just like, I'm just like trying to think. All right, so probably a month or two might be a fair estimate. Because it's like my model that you see before me, the rig for my model was 6 months. However, a large factor in that was there was like 2 major parts I got seriously stuck at for months. And also it is like really complex. Like my model's probably like as pretty up there in difficult models. Yeah, like the points I got stuck at was fine tuning like the lean to specifically work with all of the different poses and all of like the different hand toggles and everything. Because like I've got every single toggle on my model is compatible with the lean because I'm a perfectionist. So the lean held me back, and the mouth specifically because I've got a V-bridger mouth and my head goes like this. And the V-bridger has to work over here. That's what caught me up. So like probably 3 months of my model was spent bug fixing, basically. And the other thing as well is I only really had time to work on it maybe 1 or 2 days a week. So that factors a lot in my time game. But this model is not insane, so I'm not going to spend an insane amount of time on it. Thank you for the follow, Yuki. I appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome. So, taking in mind how much time I've got, I'm going to say I'm expecting it'll take me... Oh, yeah, I'd say 1 to 2 months might be a fair estimate. And this is like accounting for bug fixing and the fact I've got like maybe 2 nights a week I can work on it and stuff like that. Alright. 11's where... Alright, Jaw Shadow. Wanna get paranoid, just want the waking noise. So please enjoy the show. 4 division. Mesh don't need to be perfect on shadows. Alright. Now this bitch. Oh. Lines are awful, but nope. Alright, I'm gonna be deleting this whole ass line, because like, I like picking my skulls. Nor. Alright, so I'm probably gonna go with like a 10 there, and then maybe like a 10 here. Definitely want a 3-step. No, 2-step. Alright, and draw all the way around the skull. Concern of mine, and basically want to grab just a line. Because keeping this line, like, doesn't have to be isolated per se, but like getting it close to this outside is super, super important. Because essentially, it'll make my life a million times easier when deforming it. There we go. Alright, and... There we go. Alright, and bring this up like that. So just inside the line we want to capture. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hello there.
Alright, there we go. And bring this in like this. Hi. Hi, River XOXO. How are you? Welcome. And thank you so much for the follow, darling. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the hydrate and the scratch. Hiya. And for the save. I appreciate. Alright. I'll save as soon as I get this mesh out of the way. Alright, so basically... So the way I do skulls, at least like, you know, basic skulls like this and not the insane shit I don't mind, I will do the line in a way that like captures pretty much just the line up, maybe like a fringe of color around the outside. Alright, there we go. And we'll bring that back just enough. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then now I'll change that to like a 20. We'll do like a 1. Alright, and then this way we can kind of like have a line go like that. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Drag it all the way down, all the way up, so that's fine. So I'm just doing some cursory lines in the center, so like the meshes are a nightmare. All right, there we go. And we'll do a mirror. Flip on the mirror for a bit. There we go. And now I'm going to do another set of lines, and I'm following the general curve of the face. Because like, even though it's a static color, it's just good for my brain. All right, there we go. So that follows the cheeks, and check. And then we kind of do the same over here. All right, there we go. Bring that up. Follow the general curve of the face. There we go. Get that topography in. All right, and we definitely want to confirm that one in, and then we can kind of like get something here as well for the same reason. All right, and then same thing. Get that general face topography going on. There we go. All right, and then we can kind of like get this like coming down like that. There we go, and that's like the inner of the eye. There we go. All right, bring that up like that. All right, there we go. All right, and now flip off the mirror. And we'll zoom in just so I can click that dot there. And then now, all right, stick a dot there, stick a dot there. All right, I'll put one like there to break it up. Put one here. And yep, all right, and then auto connect. Zoom out. And now we've got a skull. I'm good. Thank you for asking, dear River. I appreciate. Honestly, Nanabi, I followed a lot of tutorials and just brute forced my brain into it. Hi, Lasty. Welcome to the land of the living. How was your raised? Alright, and just gonna do. Alright, and this is skull. Yes, friends. Before an audience. Alright, and these are the ears. Alright, there we go. Alright, and alright, so alright, so mesh in the earrings. There we go. Oh, actually I might need a fraction more detail than that. 3 and 4. Tiny bit more detail, but it goes a long way. All right, there we go. All right. All right. Yep. All right, there we go. Snag that one. All right, and well, it doesn't need that much. Delete, delete, and auto connect. Done. Dangly. All right, now this needs to be carefully meshed. Hi, Oxybunny VT. Thank you for the follow, darling. I appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome to the Uncanny Valley. It is a pleasure to meet you. How was your rest last year? I hope it was extra comfy. All right. All right, so the trick to getting jewelry to look extra cool is to mesh it correctly. It's really important. All right, so, and ironically, despite what you'd think, meshing the jewelry correctly mostly just comes from simplicity. All right, there we go. So with like simple jewelry like this, every face needs to be its own thing. All right, so there we go. All right, and there we go. All right. I'm going to put this here, like that. Dun, 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 dun. Do, time. Alright, There we go. All right, and then going to treat this like a ball. So we're going to bring this around. All right, I'm going to put one dot in the center. All right, and auto connect. There we go. Mesh edit. And the reason that I specifically do these kinds of jewelry like this is I'll grab this and this. So I'll grab these 3 points here. Now say I want the jewelry to move. This will be a bit scuffy, but if I want the jewelry to move, look at that. Just by meshing it correctly, you can literally have like a full 3D parallax. All I've done is mesh it right. Because each face, because each face is its own layer, it looks 3D, and I'm just like wiggling it after basic. Did you sacrifice a demon for that? So that is why you specifically with jewelry, every single face of jewelry, every single face needs to be an isolated mesh. So basically, it doesn't matter what shape it is, break the rules for this. So if you've got like a square center and like, you know, little triangles around it, keep that center square. Then you will get this effect. It's like how like the jewelry on my model moves the way it does. And like with balls as well. Obviously, like I'm not going as in detail here, but like if you like line in the center and ball in the center, you'll get cool effects like that. So that's how you mesh jewelry. You're welcome. You're welcome. Honestly, like a lot of Live 2D is just like, it's like one thing I've learnt over the years of playing with Live 2D is a lot of times, like the most deceptive thing about Live 2D is thinking you have to overcomplicate it. Like the amount of really good tricks out there where the trick is literally having it be simple to the point it feels like cheating. It's this program breaks brains. All right, so I'm all right, auto connect. And the reason that I am meshing the rings like this is literally so that when the model turns, the earring can cuff like that. So the 4 points is literally so that when the earring turns, it can actually, you can see that circle shape. And then of course it goes back to flat from the front. All right, there we go. Whereas the 3, it would just start looking like a little too funky. All right, there we go. We'll just got 1, 2, and 3. Auto connect. Hi, Saishu. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Alrighty. Exactly. Alright, so we'll delete this bit. Okay, so ear time. Ironically, there's a trick with the ears as well. There's tricks with everything. Alright, so first and foremost, well, actually, what am I doing? Alright, so we'll grab this and we'll go around the outside of the ears first. Alright, so ears don't need like extra meshing, so you can just be pretty, you can be economic with the ears. There we go, so just kind of like your standard like this. There we go. Alright, yep, alright, make that look like that. Alright, and there we go. Play with it a little just so it's in the right spot like that. There we go. Right, there we go. And then we can kind of like get this coming against the line like that. Right, there we go. Alright, and your hairs. There we go. Alright, so we've got this. Alright, now, with the earrings, if you, like with the ears, one thing you really want to do, this is extra. So like, with ears, this is 100% extra. You don't have to, it really doesn't matter if you keep the ears flat or not. It is 100% just a preference, whether you want the ears to have a slight parallax effect. because it's like, it's one of those, like, it makes it look nicer. It's one of those tiny details that definitely helps. But, like, no one's going to cry because you didn't make your ears parallax. But I'll show you what I mean. So, the trick, essentially, you want to have the line on the outside this time of the inner ears. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we are. Alright, and there we go. So, bring this around like this. Alright, there we go. Alright, so bring that around. And then I'm just going to, you know, do some basic, because at the end of the day, it is still just ears. Like that. Probably have like a basic bit there. And then, you know, just the outside, the standard outside. Do, do, do. Alright, there we go. Alright, so auto connect the ears in like this. And of course, I'll grab that because I will be copying the mesh in a moment. Alright. So I'll solo the ear and I'll show you why I do it specifically like this. I will select the inside of the ear now. So that's this bit here. Alright. And the reason I do it like this is, and now this is a subtle detail. You don't really have to do this. This is absolutely finicky level. If you deliberately outline the inner ear and separate it, like, and kind of separate it in the simplistic way from the outer ear, when the head turns, you can actually have the ear get that cool little 3D effect going on. And it's like, it's a subtle thing. You don't need to do it, but like, it just looks nice, you know? And the trick is just mostly like outlining the center of the ear and smushing it on the angles. That's literally it. Outline and then angle smush, angle smush. Alright, and now get the other ear. Go and reflect horizontally. Alright, and now we want to bring this and line it up. There we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. And alright, and this is head. Alright, that's the head. Head all fresh and meshed up. Hi Oscar, how you doing? Mwah, have fun doing your work. Oh, you've got a good point on the time check though, I appreciate. Yeah, I suppose I probably should go to bed. It's 12 and I am an adult, with an adult job. Just, just like whines in HD. Oh, you sweet Oscar. Oh, I hope you had a lovely day though, and welcome home. Hey, I stand by the title. Hi, kitty dogs. Oh my god, can't relate, still unemployed. Trust me. It's not quite the life, but like, the grass ain't greener on the other side of the fence. Let's put it that way. You trade your freedom for financial stability. The grass is grey on all sides of the fence. Millennial existentialism. Everything sucks. honestly ask her. Like, the Lasties model artist did an amazing job with the model. Like, I didn't draw this one. I know, right? Hi, it's like, bills. It's like, it's the great big demon. It's like, you know what comes for me every month? I try everything I can to avoid it, but he's always waiting. He's waiting in the shadows, hand outstretched. It's the bill man. Alright, we'll give this a save. Shia LaBeouf. Repo LaBeouf. I mean, to be fair, that Shia LaBeouf really is brilliant. Oh, thank you, Kitty. Thank you. Oh my god. Yes. La Lloyd. Yes, I think here's probably a good place to call it for tonight, just because, ew, it's midnight, and ew, I have to be up at 9 a.m. Just, just sad whining in a corner. What do you mean, Anavi? Lloyd loves you. Forever. Yes, speaking of Lloyd, my next stream will be tomorrow night at 9 p.m. ADT. And tomorrow we are going to be embarking on a journey. A journey into another world. Through the perspective of the greatest estate developer. And he is ready to love you. Tomorrow we're doing a dramatic reading of the greatest estate developer webcomic. It's really good. And this is basically me about to spend 3 hours shoving my hyperfixation down your throat, dramatic reading style. So be prepared, because Lloyd's coming for you. Hi Mars, how you doing? You could argue mine that Lloyd was waiting for you. Homestuck was last decade, Nanavi. This decade belongs to Lloyd. Oh my god, Shara. Oh my god. Oh yes, Mars. Oh yes. I am about to become Daddy's papa. So you can call me Granddaddy. My knees make noises when I bend over. Anyway, stream. Just lastly like, nope. But yes, so that's the plan for tomorrow night. So if you guys would like a fun and chaotic dramatic reading, because dear God, Greatest Estate Developer is a hilarious and dramatic comic. It's going to be cracked. Feel free to pop on by tomorrow, and we will have much fun. So, with that being said, I suppose I can find someone to raid. I guess, if I'm asked. Let's go with... Or... Let's see. Let's go with this person. They're apparently in the midst of doing a partner push at the moment. And I'll be honest, my eyes went straight to the team they're in, and they're in the team V-Twinks, which makes me laugh. So let's raid this person. I think it's fitting for our dear Lasty to raid into the community of a twink. Alrighty, alright. I will pop into stream ending, so I actually fuck off. Night-night. But yes, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. You'll love me. But yes, thank you so much for joining tonight. I hope you all had a fantastic time. I hope you all have a fantastic evening, morning, noon, or night from here. And finally, let's set up this raid. There we go. Alrighty. See you guys tomorrow. And remember, no matter what, Lloyd loves you. I will be doing more rigging next week for those curious where my next rigging stream will be, by the way. Alright, with that being said, raiding in 3, 2, 1. Less than 24 hours till Lloyd.